In this lesson, we're going to solve some problems and we will be using some multiplication of decimals to do it. And each one of these will be a little bit different. We're going to use the same strategy where we try to understand by reading the problem, translate it, solve it, and then just see if our answer is reasonable. So let's take a look at the few problems that we're going to be facing. All right, problem number 1. It says 1 ounce serving of cream cheese contains 8.2 grams of saturated fat. How much saturated fat is in 8 ounces of cream cheese? So 1 ounce gives us this much saturated fat. How much will 8 ounces give us? It will give us 8 times as much. So it's going to be 8 times 8.2 grams. So that multiplication dot looks a little bit too much like a decimal, so I'll change it to parentheses. So on my calculator, that's all I need to do. 8 times 8.2, we're going to get 65.6 grams of saturated fat. That's a good bit of fat. All right, let's look at number 2. The screen of a portable digital device is rectangular that measures 4.5 inches by 3.6 inches. Find the area of the screen. We're going to find the area of a rectangle. Okay, the area of a rectangle is base times height. So it is 4.5 inches times 3.6 inches. On my calculator, I'm multiplying. And I get that the area is 16 point, it would have been 20, but I only need 2. Now, inches times inches gives me inches to the second power or square inches. And it already has square inches written for me, so I will just type in the 16.2. All right, number 3. The diameter of a Ferris wheel is 280 feet. Now, Ferris wheel, as we all know, is circular. The diameter, 280 feet. Give an exact answer and an approximate using 3.14 for pi. All right, the first one. Type an exact answer in terms of pi. Circumference. Circumference is the distance around, and I have the diameter. So I'm going to use circumference is pi d. So circumference is pi d. Use it in terms of pi. So circumference is pi times 280 feet. And all I'm going to do is change the order of my factors, and I'm going to type in that the circumference is 280 first, pi, and the feet is already listed there for you. So you will type in 280 pi right there. That's exact. Now, approximate, you're going to put 3.14 in the place of pi. So circumference is pi d. Circumference is approximately 3.14 times the diameter, and the diameter is 280 feet. So this time I will get my calculator. 3.14 times 280 gives me 879.2, and this will be measured in feet, and you will simply put in the 879.2 in the box. Okay. Let's do one more, and let's see what it says. Consider the circles at the right. Okay, we have a small circle with a radius of 20 meters and a larger circle with a radius of 40 meters. Approximate the circumference of each circle using pi for 3. Pi is as 3.14. All right, so I need to find the circumference of each. I'm using radius. Okay, the smaller circle. Let's see. I think I will come, where will I do that? I will do it right here. All right, for this small circle, circumference is 2 pi r. circumference is approximately 2 times 3.14 times 20 meters. So 2 times 3.14 times 20, and I get 125.6 meters. That's the circumference, the distance around the small circle. The larger circle, I use the same formula. Circumference is 2 pi r. Circumference is approximately 2 times 3.14 times 40 meters. So 2 times 3.14 times 40, and I get 251.2 meters. If the radius of a circle is doubled, is the corresponding circumference also doubled? So in this one, the radius was 20. In this one, the radius was 40. The circumference are the numbers that we found. If the radius was doubled, and it was, is the circumference doubled? Is this number twice this number? And the answer is yes. So if you double a radius, you will double the circumference. That's an interesting fact.